Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, I am KR. That pretty little chocolate bar. That pretty little chocolate bar that everybody want a piece of. Gang. Okay, so as you can see, it's dark outside. So I'm recording this video at like 10:57 p.m. And the reason is because, I was watching a show and it just had me thinking of, with my only, just thinking of ideas. And this is gonna be like a story time slash advice thing. You can say, I really haven't figured out what I'm gonna name it. This is basically this video. Just like I said, this video is just gonna basically like a story time mixed in with advice. It's gonna be mostly about my past relationship, and I want my 100 subscribers to, get to know me. People are like, oh, you're telling personal things, you shouldn't get that personal with people, and it's just like, I want to share this. I want people to know me. I don't want people to just be like, we don't know anything about her. So this basically is gonna be about my ex. I've had, I'm gonna say 3 exes because a lot of people be like, oh, I don't have any exes. I do. I claim 3. I don't really have that many exes. Like people that you talk to, they claim you as an ex. No, I just talk to you. I have 3. I've only had one that really worked out, and that didn't end on bad terms. But that was like a 6th grade relationship, but it was still beautiful. But this one, oh, I'm sorry, the light went out. This one is basically about my ex for 3 years. He was my boyfriend for 3 years, actually. He was, when you get into a relationship, you think that one person that you really spark with, that they're the love of your life. That's what I thought he was. Even though I met him at the age of 13 going on 14, I believe. I met him in 8th grade. Was it? Yeah, I met him in 8th grade. Oh, sorry. I met him in 8th grade. So I was like, what, 13 going on 14? And I was, y'all. It was either 12 going on 13 or 13 going on 14. It was one of them, I'm sorry. But he was, how I say, he was, I ain't gonna say he was like eye candy. Cause I don't say I date ugly boys, but necessarily I don't date cute boys either. Cause it's like they be in between. Not saying that I don't, nothing anything wrong with ugly boys. I'm just saying they be on the verge of on the kind of in the middle. At the time, I believed that he was the love of my life. Now, see, this is where I made the dumb mistake. After months of talking, because I met him in the summer of 2015. So, in the months of talking to him, I think it was, about 2 months. Not even that, about a month. In a month or 2.5 months of talking to him, I went over his house a lot. It was a lot. And I think it was because he was on, oh my God, this is going to he was on house arrest. No, he wasn't on house arrest because he can go past his mailbox. I don't want to sound dumb. I'm not even going to say it. But, when one day I went over his house, it was a lot of people around here because he used to have a lot of people, mostly his friends and some females, whatever, which wasn't a good sign. Usually he had people over there, just like a few people over there in front of his house. When I went, people was telling me, oh, his girlfriend's in the house with him because he was in the house, and people was like, oh, his girlfriend's in the house with him. I was just like, cause I felt like all eyes was on me, and I felt like I was looking mad dumb. I'm not even gonna lie to you. See, ladies who are watching, who watches me, when you find out something like that, turn the other way. Me, I didn't turn the other way. I stayed my dumb self right there at his door. Literally, I stood right there, communicating with his friends because his friends knew about me. So that was kind of like a dilemma. Like, his friends knew about me. So eventually he had came to the door, and what's crazy is his girlfriend was like kind of standing right behind him. And I was just like, oh. And me, I'm not a fighter, and I don't fight over boys. So it was like, if she would have tried to beef with me over him, I'd have been like, honey, I don't fight over guys. Like, he ain't no Trey Songz, he ain't no August Alsina. Like, shit, I don't even think I would fight over them. But it was mostly like a scary thing because I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm at your house and your girlfriend's in your house. Like, I'm looking mad dumb. I'm looking mad stupid. And it was just crazy. And what happened? When they went back in the house. But here's the thing. She came back like minutes later. She came out the house mad. And part of me knew it was because of me, but part of me didn't know. It was like a 50-50 thing. Like, I knew, but I didn't, because I'm like, what if it had nothing to do with me? And it turned out it did. It turns out that, he broke up with her the day I found out. The day I came to his office to find out. He broke up with her. Yeah, that was the crazy thing. And I felt sad, because I'm like, I feel like I was the cause of their breakup. I feel like if I would have never even came to his house and she would never run out of, like, he wouldn't even broke up. I feel like I was his opportunity to break up with her. Like, I found somebody that I'm more interested in. You're not interested in me anymore. So, I'm breaking up with you. I'm gonna mess with her. See, I didn't like how he did that. And I told him, I was like, why did you break up with her? And he was just like, I just didn't want to be with her no more. And I'm like, that's not the reason. Like, if you didn't want to be with her anymore, you would have broke up with her before this encounter even happened. And he was playing it dumb, and my dumb self was just going along with every word he was just saying. Went in his house, we did nothing. Just to put that out there, we did not do anything at all. And a couple minutes later came. I went out his house. I say a couple minutes. Yeah, it was about an hour, because we was talking and I was chopping it up with some of his friends, because his friend was in there playing the game with his stepdad. So I was just in there chopping it up with his friends, and all that. And and so we went outside about like an hour later, and his ex-girlfriend still out there, and it was this one boy. I freaking hate him to death, and I'm gonna tell you why. He is an instigator. I hate instigators. Like, I do got this one friend, like, he kind of an instigator, but sometimes he's put into that position because, I don't know, I guess he's just more like a person that has people, like, whatever. But this boy was, he was, like, instigating, because he was, like, messaging back. Like, he was, like, going to her and telling her what I said, coming at me and telling me what she said. But see, he was relaying the messages wrong. I said delaying. He was relaying the messages wrong. Like, he kept telling her that I wanted to fight. And this is what I kept saying, I don't fight over boys. That's always been who I am. That's always been and will always continue to be who I am. I don't fight over dudes. It ain't that much D in the world. It is not that much. I just don't fight over boys. Period. Right? I don't care if your D is that good. I don't care if your tongue game that good. I don't care about anything. I don't care. I don't care if your personality is the best thing in the world. I don't care. I will not fight over you. Don't get me wrong. Like, if it came to sticking up for you, that's different. But just fighting over you because of something, nah, baby, you got that. You can have that. Because Kayla don't do that. But anyway, he was just relaying the messages wrong, and eventually me and her talked it out. There was no beef or nothing. I ain't gonna say we became like the best of friends, but we talked it out. And see, this is my problem. She told, like, in the middle of like in the midst of our conversation, she was like, "Oh yeah, he had kissed me just before you even came here." Oh, my light keep going off. He was like, he kissed me just before you got here. I was like, ugh. And I wasn't saying because I'm like, man, she got something. They probably gave it to me, but it's like he kissed you before I got there, and then when I came into his house, he was kissing me, and it's like I don't want your lips on my lips. Like, that's nasty. But yeah, so it's like fast forward to like 2.5 years later, we were on a rocky road. It was like a roller coaster, and it was because, you know, in the midst of our relationship, it was to a point where he was just he felt like he had me in his grasp, which he did, to the point where he just thought like I can do this to her and no consequences. And you know, I hate hypocritical boys. I don't know if I'm that right. Like I hate boys that are hypocrites. Like I can do this, and but if you get mad and you tripping, but you can't do that. Like I mean, not that man. Like I can do this, but you can't do that. You know, when I say something about it, oh I'm tripping, oh I'm this, or I'm this. But it's like when you say it, I'm just supposed to sit there and listen. Like no, like I hate those type of boys, cause he felt like, cause you know, a majority of boys, they don't like when their girl talks to boys that they used to like, or boys that used to like them, or etc. etc. He did that. He talked to girls that he dated before me, or effed before me, or had sex before me, and he didn't see no wrong in that. Like I don't know if it was just, I don't know if it was like something he did with his other girlfriends, or was it just me? I didn't understand why he thought that that was okay, and because I was so petty at the time, it was this boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, he was looking a little snacky. Like we all went to the pool, and he was looking a little snackish, and it was just like, like oh, I'm finna get his ass. And so the boy was trying to talk to me, and I was like, okay, like what's that? And it was this abandoned house where my ex lived, and we did nothing. The boy can even say, because the boy even told him that we did nothing. Like he kept it 100, and I love boys that do that. Like don't lie about anything. Don't lie on the, you know, peeny weeny. I'm glad he didn't lie on it, because I would have chopped it off. But we went into the abandoned house. We was talking. At first, he was trying to get in my pants. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like he was this close to me. Like I thought we was in the bathroom. But when I tell y'all, I was feeling around walls. I was like, are we in the closet? And it's just so funny because I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm thinking we in the bathroom, because I'm like, why it's so hot in here? Like, can we get some air up in here? Like, and it was dark too. I'm like, you might kill me in here. Like, why did I come in here with you? And it was just me being petty, and it turns out that I'm not gonna say I don't think he was a part of it, but you know, the douches that my ex hung out with, I hate his friends. There's only like 2 of his friends that I like now, but like the people that he used to hang out with, they were douches. They, you know, was trying to gang rape me. Cause like I said, me and the boy was in the closet, and I kept hearing like little whispering voices out there. But at first, I thought I was crazy, because I'm like, I know this is not what I think it is. I know you didn't get me in this closet to have you and your little friends try to have sex with me. Like I'm one of them girls, you know, that do that. Cause you got the right plan, but you got the wrong female, And so, what happened? Okay, so yeah, like I said, I heard the voices, and then they opened the door, but then he shut it back, closed. Like he shut it back, and that's why I said I'm not gonna say, like I'm not gonna say he was a party, and I'm not gonna say that he wasn't, cause he had to know a little bit of it. Like he had to know exactly what they were thinking, I don't know. I don't want to say that he knew about it, and I just don't want to say that he didn't. He probably did. You know, he probably just played it off really well. I'm still young, but yeah, at that time I was young and dumb. But yeah, and then my friends came to get me. I had really good friends. I have good friends now, but then I'm telling y'all, them girls had my back like it was nothing. Like they came in there, they literally came in the abandoned house and dragged me out of there. And as soon as they dragged me out of there, I seen a whole bunch of niggas outside the door. I was like, ah. See, this is why I don't. This is why now, why that incident plays a role in my trust issues, and a reason why I don't give boys, like new boys that try to come in my life, a new chance, like a chance. Like boys that I've already knew, I probably talk to them, chop it up with them. But like boys that I've never seen before and look skeptical, I don't give them a chance. I don't even talk to them. Like seriously, they may not be on that type of stuff, but I just can't because of that plays a role in why I have trust issues. That right incident. And they dragged me out of the abandoned house, and one of the girls started crying. The girl, his ex, actually. Like I said, how me and his ex wasn't besties, but we were friends. And she started crying, and I was just like, she almost made me shed a tear. Like thinking about it, I'm like teary, like my eyes are tearing up because it was like that right there was a sad ass moment. Like she just started crying, and I was like, I was just like, why is she crying? And they were just like, they said because they was finna gang rape you, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, see, I was like something in me like knew like what was going on, but I didn't really think that them boys was like on that type of stuff, especially because some of them I knew before I even met my ex. Like I knew them in elementary school type stuff. So it was like I never knew that like people that I knew in elementary could grow up to be just like so disgusting, and it was just mind blowing. I was I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And she asked me straight up, and I told him straight up like, no, we didn't do anything. I was like, he was, we all we really did was talk. He was just like, oh, what's your name, da 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 da, and I told him before like I seen you in my school, but you were like when I was in middle school, I hated talking to upperclassmen. But now that I'm in high school, I can care less about talking to upperclassmen. But when I was in middle school, I hated it because upperclassmen swore they was the ish. Like I swear, especially in my middle school, they thought they were just bossed up. Some of them were dusty, but it's okay. He wasn't one of the dusty ones, but But yeah, that day was just awful. But eventually it turned into a good day. But going back on with the story, I'm sorry. So, that made him mad. Because I swear, like, every chance he got, he brung it up. Like, I swear. Like, every time I said something, he tried to throw that incident back in my face. And it was like, and I kept, like, and I'm not understanding why he was, like, I understand, but I don't. Because it's like, you did worse stuff. You did worse stuff than me. Like me and him both told you in your face that we didn't do anything. Like he told them straight up when they asked him. Me and my friends were standing right next to him when he said it. He said me and her didn't do anything. And I was like, it was like what? Like you told the truth because most of like, oh yeah, like she, gave me head or she let me hit it from the back. Niggas be lying on they, they dicks. So it was like, what the hell? Like you told the truth. Well, I don't want this video to be long, so I'm trying to like hurry up with it. So he actually, like I said, like going on to like, still going on to like almost 2 years now, because it's like a 2.5 mark, 2 years into it. He cheated on me. He cheated on me, and I feel like I'm gonna cry. He cheated on me with a girl that I knew and that he knew. And the crazy thing about it was the girl was friends with his ex. That was the crazy thing. The girl was friends with his ex, and me and her were like kind of like at a cool, like we were on some cool shit. And he cheated on me with her, and he cheated he was like an in and out of jail person, which was just like a huge red flag. So I'm not really into like the whole jail boy thing, like just because like it was just crazy. And he cheated on me with her before he got locked up for the second time. And it was just heartbreaking because when you fall in love with somebody, they say they fall in love with you back. You really don't look at it as, oh, you can't hurt me. You say you love me, you're not gonna hurt me, but that was not the case. He was a womanizer, and I knew that. But a part of me was just like, you gonna change. Like, you gonna change for me. Like, you say you love me so much, you're gonna change. And he was locked up for a good little while. For like 3 months, like 4, I don't remember. But he had got out like 3 days before my birthday. By the way, my birthday is January 16th. He had got out 3 days before my birthday. And I think he had got out. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, but he, actually no. Yeah. So oh no, this was the first time he had got luck from me, because he had got luck before that, but this time it was like a first thing for me. So when he had got out around that time, when he got out for the first time, he was all kicked over, because like I said, at the time me and her was friends, so I had her Snapchat and all, and she posted a picture with them when he first got out, because he had like the bearded up and everything, and it was like, so the girl you cheated on me with, you come out and see her first. And he was just like, no, she came to see me. Her mom brought her to see me. And I'm like, but you knew what you did broke my heart. So why would you even talk to her? And it was just, and I'm just like, y'all took a picture together. So what do you, because he was just feeding me bullshit, shit that I was not listening to. But like a dumbass, I took him back. I took him back. And then he continued talking to her. And this is where it gets, like, I don't want to cry. Because I'm in a house full of people and I don't want nobody coming in and be like, oh, why you crying? But he was just an asshole. He continuously cheated on me. Continuously lied about it. Oh, yeah, he got locked up for a third time. This was his third time getting locked up. And, she was still posting him, still saying this. I'm just trying to hurry this video. It's already 23 minutes. Like, what the fuck? Shit going by fast. But this is just, he was just constantly cheating, and I kept constantly taking him back until December 14th, 2017. I decided to cut ties with him. I remember that day because that was the day that I'm so happy about. I might get that shit tatted next way. But this actually, I was happy about it. At the same time, I was sad because I lost my virginity to him like a month before. Like, I had sex with him in November. It was only once. But I was happy about cutting him off. And the reason is because I took 3 years of his lying, his cheating ways, and his nonchalant ass attitude when it came to things. I was just tired of it. I was tired of taking it, and it was just, you know, um, and you know, my mom didn't like, nobody liked him. Not even a lot of y'all. None of my family liked him at all. My mom, my dad, my grandma, my granddaddy, my friends didn't even like him. Like, that was a sign. That was a sign, because didn't nobody like him but me, which was a sign. Shit, my cousin don't even like him. It's just sad. It was, at first it was sad, you know, like I'm really cutting you off this time. Like, I've always threatened like I'm gonna cut you off, but I never did. But this time I really did it, and this time I'm actually happy about it. I am single, which I'm really happy about. I've been single for what? Like December, January, March, April, May, June, July. I've been single for 8 months. Wait, do I count December? Yeah, I'm gonna count December. I don't give a fuck. But I'm happy about it. I'm happy that I did it. You know, I'm happy that I cut that toxic part of my life. Like, whoever dates him now, if they change him, then that's good for them. Whatever, whatever. But to be honest, I think he's never gonna change. And you know, ladies, watch me. If you're dating somebody and they constantly keep showing you who they are, cut them off. Leave them. Excuse me. Ooh, that was fun. Like, leave them where you met them. Cause they ain't never gonna change. And he was abusive. So I definitely did the right thing. Like, let me tell y'all, this man left bruises on me. Like, literally, he left bruises. He left bruises on me. Like, you know how some girls like to be choked. He wasn't playful with it. He was about to kill me type choke. But yeah, he was abusive. He was lying. He was like, he may not. Like, let me tell you something. Because he's such a hood nigga, he don't look at it as being abusive. He looks at it as, oh, I'm playing with her, da da da. But he actually left bruises on me. Like, bruises, like big ass bruises on my arm. There was times where he, you know, like, kind of like slapped me a little bit. Where he didn't really look at it. He was just abusive. This video is 27 minutes. I gotta cut this off. But yeah, so let me just say this. If he put his hands on you once, you gotta leave him. I'm sorry. I should have did it. Like, first of all, he had too many red flags. He, like, should have left him. He hit me. Should have left him. Cheated. Should have left him. Lied to me. Should have left him. Like, he just showed all the signs of a person I do not like. And I stayed with him because I was so in love with him. And I'm gonna say this because I don't want to seem like a bad person. Love don't go away easily. I still love him, but I'm loving him from a distance. I'm not in love with him. I love him. Like, if anything was to come to, like, harm come to him, I would be devastated because I'm like, this is somebody I was in love with. But I'm just loving him from a distance, you know? I don't talk to any of his friends because his friends be trying to hit me up and shit. Like, I don't fuck with them at all. So, yeah, this is just, like a story time advice thing. Is way too goddamn long. It's 28 minutes. But hey, it is what it is. You know, this is just to show you that you can make it through anything. Because I ain't used to just smile. I did this. I put this smile on my face. Ain't no boy put this smile on my face. I did this on me. You know, strive for greatness. Okay. This video is 20 minutes. Okay, it's gonna go on 29. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Tell your dads, tell your dads, tell your dad, tell your mom, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your uncles about I am KR. And that's the end of this video. Bye.